1,000-year history here of
Beyond
this
our
creation.
comprehension.
I believe Scripture tells us that there've been many, many creations. And I believe that He will, at the end of this, that's what Jubilee means. New beginning. He's going to rest. We're all going to be in New Jerusalem, and we're going to spend that time with Him there. But after that, He's done had His rest. He's ready to start work again. All right. Give me my Bible. Go to Ecclesiastes chapter 1.
Where's that?
Anyone. Mine was right there.
She looking at my back seat. I heard something back there.
Somebody turn a Bible to Ecclesiastes chapter 1 for me. Look on the podium and see if it's on the podium. Sheila.
No vacation.
It went on vacation.
All right.
Chapter 1.
Chapter 1.
What?
How far you want to go?
That's the one.
It's page 679 in the Word of Yahweh. That's not in this.
Let's look out.
All right.
What? How far you want to go?
That's one. I got one on here.
678.
Just a minute.
Verse 9 is the key.
I'll read this.
What are you reading?
All right. Now try to have an open mind out here, okay? Verse 9. The thing that has been, it is that which shall be. Now, anything that has ever been is going to be again. And that which is done is that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun. Are you telling me that these cars that we're driving around, there's nothing new about them? They happened sometime before? What about these phones you got? What about these computers? Right? There's no new thing under the sun. Is there anything thereof whereof it may be said, see, this is new? It has been already of old time, which was before our creation. Before us. That's us. There's no remembrance of former things. Neither shall there be any remembrance of things that are to come with those that shall come after. Now, to me, that's pretty plain. There's no new thing under the sun. This here is not new. It was done by somebody before. And it will be done by someone afterwards. There's no new thing under the sun. So, it's day 5, people. It's day 5B. Some of them could be 1,000,000 years, what we call 1,000,000 years. Anybody ever heard of the force that's turned
Speak into the mic.
Petrified forest.
Use the mic.
petrified?
Use the mic.
Petrified force.
Ow.
Hard to make. That force didn't, it didn't do that in 100 years. It didn't do that in 1,000 years. There's no telling how long. They have no way of measuring it because it's not
Turned to rock, like a rock substance.
Speak up.
It's turned to like a rock substance.
It is like a rock, yeah. But in order for anything to be aged, it has to be from carbon. Thank you, carbon. It has to be from carbon. All right. So we've got the first 6 days. What about the 7th day?
He rested.
It says that he rested, didn't it? Now you all understand creation. All right. Brother Chris is going to build a house. Okay? Now, he decides to build a house, so he calls up and he has a bunch of materials delivered. And he goes down and gets him a hammer, nail, saw, whatever it is, and starts nailing things together. It doesn't work, does it? For he has to create what he's going to build before he builds it. That's what creation is. Creation is, this is the plan. This is the plan. And we're living it out in the 6th day right now. And we hope, after we have this 1,000 years of peace, we hope to enter into that rest with him. Turn to Hebrews chapter 4. This is talking about his rest, okay? Let us, for this reason, and that you have to go back to verse 18, 17 of chapter 3. But with whom he grieved 40 years, was it not with them that had sinned, whose carcasses fell in the wilderness, to whom sware he that they should not enter into his rest, that being a type of the coming 7th day. So we see that they could not enter in because unbelief. Let us, for that reason, therefore fear, lest a promise being left us of entering into his rest, any of you should seem to come short of it. For unto us was the good news preached as well as unto them. But the word preached did not profit them, not being mixed with faith in them that heard it. For we which have believed do enter into rest, as he said, I have sworn in my wrath, if they shall enter into my rest. Although the works were finished in his mind, now I added that, from the foundation of the earth. For he spoke in a certain place of the 7th day on this wise. And Elohim did rest the 7th day from all his work. And in this place again, if they shall enter into my rest. Seeing therefore it remaineth that some must enter therein, and they to whom it was first preached entered not in because of unbelief. Again, he limits a certain day, saying, in day today, after so long a time, as it is said today, if you will hear his voice. Harden not your hearts. For if Joshua had given them rest, then would he not afterwards have spoken of another day? There remains therefore a rest, the seventh created day, to the people of Elohim. I added that in, the seventh created day. For he that is entered into his rest has also ceased from his own works, as Elohim did in his seventh day creation. Let us labor therefore to enter into that rest, lest any man fall after the same example of unbelief. So we're still here in this sixth day. And at the end of the sixth day, it's awful being crippled. A white throne judgment. Revelation chapter 20 tells us there's going to be a resurrection, and we and they will live and reign for 1,000 years. And the second death has no time. But here, every man from Adam right on down to the last man will be brought before that white throne judgment and judged according to his works. And it's not necessarily by the blood of Yeshua. I know that's kind of hard to understand. I know that there is a doctrine going around, people that don't understand the white throne judgment, and they don't understand that people there are going to be judged by their works. They got this thing going around that everybody's going to be woke up, given the opportunity again to accept Yeshua. Who in his right mind would then not accept? Does it make sense? I believe that this is the plan that he laid out in chapter 1 and the first two verses of chapter 2. And this is creation. Now, could he possibly have done all this in 7 24-hour days? Yes, he could have. Of course. There's nothing impossible for him. But that's not his plan. His plan is to build a creation. And then this creation is for his family. This is to add to his family. That's what the creation is for. And those that don't fit in the family are going to be cast into the fire and burned up. How long it's going to take them to burn up, I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe some a long time, maybe some not so long. I don't know. One thing I know is I don't want to be there.